Matty Malulu also the
Get Boogie in here and play. Family
Play that
Feud.
funky music.
No.
It will take... There's audio now. We figured it out. The only reason I'm
I
not
don't
playing
have
Boogie
any
right
audio.
now is because we're listening to Kahoot music. Let's fucking go!
Are we? Because I'm not.
The
I don't have
stream
any
is.
Kahoot music.
The stream is.
I also have no Kahoot music.
There was Kahoot music. Because I've
There's no
been
Kahoot.
going crazy listening
Who
to it.
needs Kahoot?
All right, it's
Crazy.
starting.
Crazy,
I
I was
probably
crazy
turned
once.
off the.
That easy.
Huh?
Damn, I'm in 4th place.
Get fucked.
Probably turned off the music. Wait, is it music through like the website?
Yeah, it's through the website.
Yeah, it should
Oh
be.
yeah, I probably turned that shit off for sure.
Oh.
Probably.
Don't
too
mind me.
loud. It was
I
probably
will
Who
mind
sent
you very
the dragon?
much. I will mind you very
Oh,
much
God.
getting that question wrong. Ah. I turned it up
I gotta make it
just a
hurt
little
even
bit.
more.
I don't remember.
You don't remember? That's why we have Kahoot! It was Gilder, motherfuckers!
Ah.
Yay!
What's the next question?
Where did the party
Where did the party-
travel?
Yeah.
Upon
Leaving
the
the Elorian Citadel.
Bro, you should have just posted the one where not the blank to the blank, because that's gonna fuck me up. Guys. I'm already
You
like,
breezed
I'm
through the
tripping.
other
Ah, fuck it.
cities,
You know what?
so-
Close enough.
How much of the map do you remember?
Close enough is so funny.
I didn't even answer. Okay, cool.
Wait, the map is
Real.
up.
Correct. It
Oh.
is.
You
This is an
could've
open
just
book test.
Well, I'm failing.
For what it's worth, so am
Slam these
I.
Nuts in a
It's,
book.
There's
it's an
only-
open book test, and the
there's
book has
only-
1 page.
There's only 2 of y'all doing incredibly well.
This is sad.
It's
Where
been
does
too
the
many
party
weeks.
need to go to potentially meet Gilder?
Wait. I know this one.
Do you?
He says as
I
he
don't
clicks
think
out of
I
the
do.
tab.
Yeah.
Wow, it's wrong.
Again. Yeah. Let's go. I'm gonna get a fucking 0. Let's go.
The correct answer was a Carca Noir.
It was not
It was
Carsonly.
not.
Let's fucking go.
I don't even remember that being a real place. You just made that up.
It's the ultimate end goal of where you guys are going.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm saying false.
Why are you
Yeah, at this
saying
point-
false?
At this point, you know.
Why are
Well,
you
actually,
mad at the
Dakota's correct.
Kahoot?
The party does not have the map because they refused to open it to answer these questions.
Hey,
Aw.
I'm opening it.
I think I might have I might have been last here.
This point disparity is
Yep.
so bad.
It's
Can we see it?
double.
I mean, I honestly can't believe I did so much worse on this quiz than the last one.
What is the party's next planned
The
steps?
plan
That's
set.
a
What are
good
we
fucking
doing
question.
today?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure you all plan to go back to the
Okay.
Elorian Citadel and punch Foster
Right in the face. Right in the dick.
It's a bold
directly.
question to put on there, we could very much change our plans.
Who the fuck is Foster? Oh wait, I remember. My bad.
These are your current steps. You are welcome to change them.
Hmm.
Okay. This should be the last question. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Lapsed quip.
Does it give us any points?
Oh,
Like,
God.
I got
what
this.
day is
Easy,
today?
easy,
Oh, I
easy,
know this
easy.
one.
Shit.
Once again, I'm not sure I know the wrong answer.
Well,
And it's not even gonna give us any points.
Dude, I'm telling you.
If I got the right
I got it right. I
fucking
got it
remembered
right,
it!
and I guessed.
I
got
knew
it
it!
right, and I guessed. I got it right, and I guessed. I guessed immediately. I just said we're picking one.
Fuck, I said the 28th.
25% chance. Let's go. Let's go.
I swear I
Double
remembered
points.
the 27th.
Double points.
That one was
Don't mind me.
double.
Point. Definitely played.
Matty Malulu! I forgot that was
Hey,
there.
second from last place to fucking second.
I was about to
Let's
say,
go.
that
Oh,
double
let's
point
go!
really did save your ass.
Let's go.
Carter, you have been rewarded 1 inspiration.
Oh, I forgot we were actually playing for something.
Yeah. That's why we do this now.
Playing for keeps.
I just wanted to win.
Oh, I can do a full session summary.
Okay, we marked this down somewhere. Where the fuck is that?
There was one difficult question.
All right. Now, as we left off last time, you were all leaving Rosehaven on your way to Wildemore. As a refresher for anyone who has forgotten, you had received notice that there was a person who is capable of writing in Druidic out east named Gilder, who has sent a dragon to meet you. It has been known that he has been able to frequent an area near here named Crowview. On your way to Crowview, you went through Rosehaven, picked up a nice big map containing all of the information that you currently can see, and then went south toward Wildemore, a place you're familiar with due to Milo's history there. Boogie joined, that's why. Trying to figure out what that ding was.
Everybody freaked out.
Milo had described this place as very tribal, and that matches everything else you'd heard about it. You know, this area can be rather chaotic. As far as navigation goes, it's one of the worst locations in the south of Orsha. As you go through this area, it takes you quite some time. You pass quite a few locations that seem to have been small camps, burned out coals and old fire pits, ashes scattered from where old ones had been put out, multiple clearings that were clearly cut down in places where things used to stand, though nothing seems to be here anymore. For the most part, the area seems pretty empty, a lot of space and no people. You could easily fit the entire population of the Elorian Citadel and then some into these woods and still have space. Eventually, as you're traveling along the road, though, you would happen upon what you can only presume is Wildemore, a relatively large clearing and a small town surrounded in spiked wooden barriers, clearly the most primitive form of city walls that you've ever seen, any of you. However, based on the sheer size of it, you imagine it could house quite a few people if given the opportunity. Outside of the city, you would also see a set of camps have been set up. The camps look very similar to those that you saw at Restoration, the orc camps to the north. A lot of tents, a lot of temporary shelter, plenty of livestock moving around, though very few things that you would consider ranchable. A lot of horses and bigger beasts. It looks like a lot of them are simply caught and caged. You imagine if they're for butchering purposes, the people who did that must be strong enough to capture things like tigers. As you begin walking in, however, the camp does split off from the main way, as if for whatever reason they were not allowed camp inside. But the guards don't seem to be bothered by a couple of adventurers simply pacing along. Also, anyone who is watching may notice that Milo is not present with us today. Milo has actually left the party for a brief time. Milo is going to be visiting the local encampment where his tribe used to be, and taking some time to mourn their loss. The rest of you are going into this completely unaccompanied.
Oh no.
With that being said, there is the town, and there is the encampment. Do you have a preference where you go first?
I'm voting encampment.
Sure.
Voting the encampment. As you approach the encampment, since no one else spoke, you would see a large amount of orcs, but also a fair amount of half-orcs. It seems like many of the people in this encampment seem to have companions alongside them. Many boars and dogs, hunting animals, it seems. You would notice that most of the guards, I put in question mark, that are patrolling the area tends to be one orc or half-orc with an animal of some variety. The most common would be either, as I said, a hunting dog or a very large boar. When you entered the town, most didn't even seem to pay you mind, as if your presence was neither unusual nor concerning. Seeming to walk through the majority of the town without any sort of issue. Towards the center of the rather large encampment, however, you would see a bunch of tables have been placed out as some kind of makeshift dining area. And at the head of one of the tables, you would see two people. A very, very large, fat man sitting at the head of the table. You see he is not clothed from the waist up. He is covered in scars and battle injuries and old wounds. But if you didn't know better, you'd assume he was someone's drunk uncle. He is just shouting and laughing way too loud. He looks like he's been drinking since the sun came up. And he's currently joking with a much more serious-looking woman, also scarred, also injured, short hair tied up, and sitting next to her is a very, very large hunting boar, probably the largest you'd seen since you reached the encampment. As you approach the dining area, she would be the first person to look at you with any actual level of concern. Like, she was the first person who even noticed your presence. As you started walking in, she would slowly start to stand up as if she was going to come and greet.
I think we're a little overdressed.
She would pick up a rather large spear that was sitting on the thing. You can see that it's made of bone on the tip and wood on the shaft, but you do see there is a significant amount of carving. At range, you assume that this is probably not a regular spear. As she begins to approach, she would look between you and stop, kind of planting the butt of the spear on the ground as if using it like a walking stick. Before looking between you and say, "So, who's going to speak?"
Not it.
Not it.
Stone turning sounds to Matteo Malandri.
Put that on the soundboard.
Stone pillar turning. Well, I suppose that's my job most of the time.
And I'm sorry, but you are.
Matteo Malandri.
Hers off. She holds out a hand.
He shakes the hand.
It's fair to say that Malandri is not the strongest type. She squeezes your hand like she's trying to hurt it. Like the too hard handshake. You know exactly what I'm talking about. The like bending your hand backward handshake.
Yeah, when a dad's trying to intimidate you.
Yeah. She squeezes really tight and shakes it for a moment, still holding it, and saying, "What are you doing here?"
We were invited by a dragon. You can stop that now.
She would release your hand and stand back up, seeming disappointed, if anything. Looking between the group and saying, "A dragon invited you here. I can assure you we have none of those here."
Oh, someone named Gilder?
Gilder? Not that I'm familiar with. Is he from one of the tribes?
Matteo, remember, I don't.
You're in Wildemore. You're about 2 towns west of the only location you know he visits. You know he goes to Crowview. You're all the way over here.
I don't know if he's from a tribe or anything. I just know that he's more commonly around Crowview.
Well, we don't cross into the woods much. If you're looking for someone out there, I think you've stopped a little early.
Well. He kind of looks down at his outfit and says, "You know, we could get some warmer clothes. According to the map, it's about to get cold."
You could check in the town. There are traders there. We also have pelts if you have someone to make something out of.
Stone pillar turn towards Mawyn.
Me?
You're the crafting guy.
Yeah.
I got it. Okay. No, we can lock it. It's fine.
Okay.
You probably couldn't make anything fancy, Mawyn, but you could probably make some hide clothes to wear. You could pull
I've got
something
armor
like
crafting.
that. Nothing specialized, but certainly things to do the job.
Yeah, just give me like a bit.
A bit.
A time, mayhaps.
Well, if all you need is hide, there are plenty around here. Any preference on variety?
Warm. Malleable, I guess.
I think we can do warm. Why don't you have a seat? I'll go fix our trader up with you. Does anyone take her up on her offer to sit?
If I sit on
Okay.
one of these stools, that's gonna break.
Matteo sits.
As you
He
sit
doesn't like
down,
all this walking.
she would take a moment before looking at a couple of the other half-orcs around with their animals and just kind of gesturing at you before walking away. You see that makes a couple of them actually pay attention. After a moment, though, the very large man at the end of the table says, "No need to hide. Come on over here, then."
Hello?
Hello.
There we
Hello.
go.
I don't know who glitched out.
Yeah, that was me.
Older man at the end
You're
of the
good.
table, the large man says, "Well, no point in hiding. Come on over, then."
Matteo walks over, hopefully followed by the party.
Stomp, stomp,
You will not be
stomp.
alone.
Clip, clap, clip, clap. I don't know why we're.
Is that the noise? Is that the
Yeah,
noise Mike
like-
makes when he walks?
Yeah,
Does he
it's
have
like
hooves?
duck. It's like a duck.
Duck.
Okay.
I love it.
As you all sit down, he would look between you. A very, very dark red on his face from the alcohol as he looks around. And he says, "So, where are all you from?"
Well,
Who's
I'm
going
not
first?
from anywhere that's very well liked.
Can't say I am either.
You with Ashen Flame or something?
You say that like it's supposed to mean something.
Oh,
We're
you're
of
not with
this
the tribe.
region.
You're not with the tribes.
No.
So what, out west? East? Well, how you're dressed is east. West?
Yeah, I've basically from the Citadel.
Oh. Well, my apologies.
I get that a lot, and I'm starting to appreciate it a lot more.
What about the rest of you? Citadel as well?
God, no.
Empire, originally. No longer.
Just as
Same.
bad.
Beach Crest.
Beachcrest. You don't say. I
Well, I
haven't been
did.
out there in a long time. How's it going?
Just as usual. Temporary feeling, you know.
That I do. Is that that old bar still standing? The one that does the elderberries and the mead? Or not elderberries, good berries.
Ooh.
Technically.
In a way.
Building's still there. The owner died a couple months ago.
No. You can't be
I think
serious.
his kids are taking over. Last time we checked, but yeah.
What a shame. Good guy.
Yeah. Don't make deals with druids.
Oh, they're not all bad.
They killed their friend.
You killed a druid.
No, they killed their friend.
Oh. It was druid on druid then.
Yep.
Huh. No, that
We
must have
took
been a
one of
save.
them down, but there was a bit more of a personal vendetta there.
Wait, you're not referring to the... what was his title? Herald?
Yep.
Huh.
Believe it or not as annoying as the new one.
Actually, I do believe that.
New one's way worse.
Yeah, well... What do you
Monkey's
expect
paw
from
and
his
whatever.
kind?
I don't know if that's a microaggression or not.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know. I just
I like it.
No, the old Herald never really came out here. His, protege, on the other hand. But oh well. It's not like they bother with us down here anyway. So, what are you passing through for?
Trying to get to the big snowy mountain.
You know, it's a beautiful place. Maybe not this time of year, but beautiful all the same. I heard you were talking about trading. I assume you brought something to trade with.
Does gold work, or are we gonna have to scrounge something?
Well, you'll need to ask him about that. Speaking of which, he would gesture over, and you would see the first person in the camp that's actually scrawny. You would see, I say scrawny, he's about average build, but compared to all of the orcs around, you imagine any of them could throw him. You would see a single human walking over. He is flanked by a pair of wolves. And as he walks over, you would see he's holding a couple of journals. When he walks over and sits down, he opens up one of them before finally looking up from the book at you and saying, "So, a party, who handles your funds?"
Who handles our funds?
We all kind of chip in for each other now and then.
Simple. I'm the Ellie. I handle the distribution here. I take it you're the type who like to get to the point. I heard you were trying to buy pelt.
That we are.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you prefer wolf, bear, or tiger?
Probably bear.
Okay. And how much do you need?
Mawyn feels like the type to have rough measurements of people.
Yeah, actually, I can help you out with that. I believe clothing to help with temperature is 10 gold. You would need half of that per set of armor. Everyone here is medium except for 2 of you. That means 2 of you save. Yeah, I mean, I'll make it easier. You need 5 sets, 25 gold worth of pelt.
Sounds
so
good.
Each of us give 5 gold.
Oh yeah, it's just 5.
That sounds fine. Yeah.
Okay. He would get out all of the papers, kind of get it written down. After a moment, he would say, if you have any preferences on color, now would be the time. If not, I'll get you what I can get you.
I don't have any preferences.
No preference.
As long
I'll
as
be
it's not
there
yellow.
anyway.
You ever seen a yellow bear?
No, but I know people dye things.
Not around here, we don't. He would continue to write the stuff down before he would get out his coin purse and collect your money. After a minute, he would put it up and say, I can have them delivered later today. Where you want them sent to?
We're kind of on the move right now.
Are you about to go looking for a place to stay?
Do you have any recommendations?
There is an inn in town. If you had to stay somewhere, that's where I'd recommend. My understanding is it's a little pricey, but I don't imagine that's an issue for you.
I think we can handle that.
Fair enough. I'll have it sent into town, drop it off at the inn. It should be attached to the Antler Hall. If you walk into town, you'll be able to find it. They don't have a lot of rooms, so you may end up sharing, but once again, if that's an issue, you can take it up with them. I'll have the pelts sent there by the morning.
Sounds good.
Anything else you're needing while I have the books out?
Other than pelts, what else are you selling?
Mostly animal goods, bones, things like that. We do have a shaman or two, but it's not really our specialty. We prefer the more physical hunting. Basically, if it comes butchered off an animal, we can probably get it for you.
Well, I can't say I need anything else.
I've no need.
Well, then I have work to do. He starts standing up, and he would slowly turn over to the large man and say, It's a pleasure as always, Ruger. Try to go easy on the liquor. He starts walking away.
I'm gonna give him a polite nod.
The older man would grab another bottle of whatever he was drinking and say, Well, you're welcome to hang out if you want to drink, but, well, try not to let everyone else's serious attitudes bring you down.
May I ask, why are you all out here?
As opposed to...
Inside the city?
Oh. Tribes don't camp inside the city. That would be a massive security issue. You said you were from Beachcrest, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would you let a mercenary band to stay in... well, I guess the king died.
Town's run by a mercenary band.
Yeah, if you could call them that.
If you ask me, it sounds like most common conventions aren't really held up here anymore. Not that that's a
Well,
bad
I mean,
thing.
there's some, but to be fair, most of ours can be handled in a ring. If you have an issue, you deal with it. That's the end of that. Surely someone who came from the Citadel has learned to appreciate some simplicity.
I do.
Well, do be careful if you go into the main hall up there. You may meet a few other characters who are, well, less big and fuzzy like me. Good luck, though.
Me too.
He would lean back and continue drinking.
We have an end to book.
You have a what?
Into book. Rooms.
Into book.
Am I speaking fucking gibberish here?
Somehow.
Sounded like chit chat.
Oh, okay.
And
I understood it.
you have a hotel room to rent. Got you.
Yes.
Okay.
And into book.
Somehow I was hearing hyphens in that. I was like, you have a what? An into book? You have an into book?
I was hearing apostrophes.
So,
That's
actually, there was a glottal stop in there somewhere. No.
Okay. Well, you all begin heading to the town as someone has commanded. The town, unlike this tribe, does appear to have a more formal guard force. But they basically, search you for bombs at the gate and let you through, pretty much. Nothing particularly intensive. As you enter, though, you would see that the inside of the town is pretty bare. There's plenty of housing. You see a couple of places that you assume are shops. Definitely a general store as you walk in. But the only two buildings of real note are a massive-looking temple. It seems to be the only permanent building that has been made. And the entire temple seems to be carved wood that has been preserved. And then the second building is what you can only assume is a massive hunting hall decorated with massive amounts of hunting things, like a lot of
Trophies.
mounted heads and trophies and things like that.
Yeah. Something to share with the group?
No. I'd rather not, actually. It's very low effort.
Well, as you go in, is there anywhere you are wanting to visit first?
Probably the inn.
I mean,
No.
yeah.
No.
Better to make sure we get our rooms booked early.
Matteo got to sit down for all of about 2 minutes. He's grumples.
Well,
Should just have
you head
something
into
watch for you.
the
Have Mercy carry him.
God, that fucking thing ain't touching me. It's probably radioactive.
You enter the hall and you'd see quite a few people sitting around drinking. A lot of roasted meat, nothing particularly complicated. You would see a relatively what's the word? Everyone here looks scarred and hardened, like everyone here has been in combat. Pretty much except for the bartender, who appears to be a relatively young half-orc behind the counter, currently cleaning off things and occasionally seeming to pass out drinks to anyone who actually walks up.
How old's the bar? What? I just asked how loud the bar was. Why is that a
No.
goddamn it?
No, it's not you.
No, it's the thing Midas posted.
Oh god damn it! I missed it. Oh, for fuck's sake!
For anyone watching, we have had a picture of the salty spittoon posted in chat.
Not a picture,
Hey,
a GIF. It's animated. Update, chat. Never mind.
Update, Dad.
Update, we have a stroke.
Update. It gets worse.
Update, it hurts.
As you all walk in, she would kind of look around for a minute before looking back at you, and finally saying, "Well, don't just stand there. Come on in."
Matteo.
I will do as I'm
To
told.
stand there.
Matteo walks in, he fucking lumbers in and sits at the bar.
As you sit down, she would already start getting tankards out for everybody, saying, "So, first things first. My name is Pena, and if you wouldn't mind, could you tell me which clan you're with so I can, know who to charge?"
We're not with a clan. We're not from here.
Oh,
He just starts freaking the fuck out.
I'm gonna give him a light tap on the back of the head and just say, I think we need a drink. But we're our own. We're not affiliated with any of them.
We're
alright then. I
passing
can just
through
open you a
on the
tab then.
way.
I'm sorry, what were you saying?
We're passing through on our way to see a dragon at Tempura, whatever the fuck, Crowview.
Tempura.
Tempura? Like the
clicked-
shrimp?
I clicked onto the map and I was zoomed out, and I was also sitting away from my monitor, so from a distance the font made it look like it said Tempura. Just
Oh my
said
god, he's
Man.
right.
it.
I mean, maybe. It's really hard for me to see that, but I guess I can...
at an initial glance.
Okay,
That's what my
alright.
brain auto-completed.
Heard. Alright, I've seen worse.
I got
Compiled.
I got Maywyn's vindication. I'm fine now. It's definitely a stretch. But oh,
As you are currently getting all of the stuff poured out, she would look around among you all and say, "So, you already have a place to stay, or are you looking for that too?"
Well,
uh,
you got a place in mind.
we could use a couple beds.
Well, I mean, we typically don't cater to that many people. Most people camp outside the walls, the exception being the diplomats and envoys, so we tend to charge quite a bit. But if you don't mind, I could get you a few. We typically charge about 5 gold a night a room.
I don't think we'll be staying too long, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem.
All right. There are 2 beds in a room, and I see, let's see here, 4 of you. So 10 gold a night for the 4 of you to have 2 rooms.
Do we know if Milo's going to be sticking with his tribe or if he's going to come in with us, do you think?
Milo said he needed to go on a pilgrimage.
You know what? So fair. I wanted to make sure I got all my bases covered.
He can camp, he's smart.
You know what? That's so fair. He's going to be better at it than I would be. Yeah. In that case, 2 rooms.
All right, I'll cover
Alright.
half. Someone else cover the other half.
I got the other half.
All right. Well, the rooms do come with food, so I'll get you all some legs of meat. I assume none of you have issue with that. Everyone here eats meat.
I would love a good meal.
Well,
I'd love a good meat.
Yes, Maywyn, what were you about to say?
it's not usually my thing of choice, but
Is Maywyn a vegetarian?
He's a mouse.
rat.
Rats eat meat.
Rat.
Rat.
Well, she comes out and gives everyone like what would they be giving out here? Like a leg of lamb each, and a single chicken leg for Maywyn.
I want lamb so bad right now.
Leg of lupus.
Well, it's right in front of you, Moravaint.
Chow.
That was a fucking sleeper, Jesus Christ. Give me more mouse bites, goddammit.
Snuck up on you, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. Gotta order some fucking mouse bites. Okay.
But you're a rat!
It was the house reference!
Uh-oh!
Oh.
I wasn't even making a house reference. I just like alliteration.
Anyone's gonna fucking nibble on the chicken.
There's a gas leak in the Quasar Quest's Discord server.
As you're all eating, she would go away for a little bit, and a very, very young man would approach your group at the bar. He is about the same height as Mawyn and Midas, despite being human, I say with question mark. You can distinguish no feature of him that doesn't look human, besides the fact he looks full grown and 3 foot something. As he walks over, he would hop up onto a bar stool and look over at you and say, "So, you're all adventurers, right?"
That we are.
Mm-hmm. I've been looking to sell a few things, if any of you are mages, by chance.
Mages, speak up.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
not
I
a
think I
mage.
missed
I'm a
something.
warlock. I'm a warlock at
Ain't
best.
me.
Do you specialize in rituals or anything of the sort?
No.
I haven't dabbled.
Shame, I have some goods I've been trying to offload.
It's a load bearing at best.
What's your name, buddy? Your name?
Oh, that's not really important, is it?
Kinda.
It is fucking now.
He kind of looks around a little bit and leans and says, "It's Lumza."
Okay, now it's not important.
You said that like it was to mean something.
No, not at all. Just keep your voice down.
Gotcha. Will do.
What?
Shh. But none of you are looking for anything like that?
I mean, what is it? Is it like the components to a ritual?
Oh, sorry, I should have led with that. I specialize in acquisitions from the Shadow Planes.
Oh.
Well, now I sort of am interested.
It's not all it's cracked up to be.
You say that like you've been there.
I work with devils on a daily, or used to work with devils on a daily basis. Summoning shit from all sorts of places was kind of par for the course.
Then you should know better than anyone that other planes have their valuables.
They do, but like,
None that we need. I don't think.
Well,
anything
it's
that we
usually-
could get from another plane, we can get from someone who works for me, or works under the guy that I work for. It's a weird structure. But either way,
If they have fetchlings on their staff, that would be very interesting.
I'm sure they have a few
I'm
Lustitias.
sure you could find
That's
pretty
a
much
here. That's a
anything in the
different one.
Citadel. I'm sure there's a few fetchlings kicking around.
Oh, you're from the Citadel. That makes more sense.
Yeah. What other fucking devil mafia did you think I was a cultist anyway?
Well, to be honest, we are closer to the Fallen City than we are the Citadel.
I guess that's fair, but I don't think you see any BDSM fuckers wearing a top hat.
You're probably right, but honestly, most people from the Fallen City that go this far out tend to disguise themselves. Or at least leave the chains at home. Anyway, if you have no interest, then obviously I have no need to be here. I just wanted to make sure I couldn't, make a sale.
Why are you so secretive about your name?
Oh, I just don't want to draw attention as
So you have a reputation.
among certain groups.
Uh-huh. Huh. Alright.
I'm going to I'm going to take this moment to say, if anyone would like to make a perception check, now would be an appropriate time.
Got it.
Yes.
This guy seems like a. This might.
Does not-
Someone got robbed.
Does not seem like a stand-up fellow.
I love the sound of dice.
Mm-hmm.
All of you got higher on your perception checks than I expected.
Fuck you.
Every single one of them, as they get down from the stool and you're all paying more attention, you can see there is some kind of magical glamour around them. You're not certain exactly what it's disguising, but you are certain it is disguising something.
It's around him, like the character?
Yes, like it's wrapped around him. You're sure it's distorting his appearance at some point.
So you've heard of the Citadel, yeah?
Of course.
You know the folks that run that place?
Vaguely familiar.
Yeah. Then you probably know that someone who works in that sort of space, especially against or with a certain representative of the Ring of Pride, would probably know what a glamour looks like.
I'm certain that someone who exists in that environment, where diplomacy keeps people safe, would recognize that sometimes a glamour is meant to protect, not to fool.
Uh-huh.
Anyways, I really must be off, but it has been nice talking with you. If you do decide that you wish to trade or anything like that, you can let the local shops know, and I'll be in touch.
Sure.
GM, I did a roll while you were giving that last spiel about the protection.
I see your sense motive check. What exactly are you trying to detect?
If he's trying to, I guess, deceive us or anything like that.
You detect no lies nor malice.
'Kay.
He gets up from the stool and begins to walk out the door. You'd notice that most people don't even turn and look at him.
Where'd that bartender go?
She's just down the bar.
Great, just call over for a moment.
Yeah. What's up? How can I help?
Quick question about the people around here. How do they feel about, what are they, the Kayals? Fetchwings?
I mean, you're not from around here, right?
No.
So there's a tribe of them near here. Don't get me wrong. For the most part, they keep to themselves. But they have this really nasty habit. They're respected by all means. One or two of them come through town occasionally. But, you see, they have these mounts that they use, called Gloomwing. Are you familiar?
Can't say I am.
They're like moths. They're very, very large moths. And you see Gloomwing reproduce using corpses.
Ah.
So they tend to scavenge battlefields. Not everyone appreciates that. They also use a lot of magic, and certain groups in this region find that to be dishonorable. So their duels are not often respected.
And the ones who come through town, they make themselves known, or?
I mean, I'm sure that they could choose to not be spotted if they wanted to. But really, we only see two really ever, and that's their chief and their diplomat. The chief comes through very, very rarely. He tries to keep out of it. My understanding is he spends as much time on the other planes as he does here. but their
Who's the
diplomat
diplomat?
comes through more often.
What's his name?
Oh, the diplomat? Her name, Lumsa.
Son of a bitch!
Thank you for
Honestly,
the
of all of them, that's the one we prefer to meet. If the chief is here, it's never a good thing. Typically, that means someone is in trouble. Why do you ask?
help. Curious about the culture.
Well, yeah, I would say, well, as long as you're not near death, there's no concern. They don't like hunting people who are at their strongest, typically. If they're going to hunt you, it's because they already think you're dead. Don't get left bleeding out in the woods.
Try not to.
Also, they only hunt at night, really, if it makes a difference.
Well, thanks again. So much for a diplomat.
You continue to eat your food, drink your drinks. I assume eventually you're going to sleep, but is there anything you're wanting to do in the meantime?
Nope.
All right. Well, you spend some time in the bar, just chilling. That night, a very after you would go to bed, most likely, unless you're all staying up very late, but that doesn't tend to be your thing. After you all start heading up to bed, I would say you'd hear quite a bit of a ruckus downstairs, possibly a bar fight or something. You hear mostly cheering to go with it, so it sounds like it's not exactly a surprise. But judging based on the sound of breaking wood and thrown glass,
Place is a ripoff. 5 gold a night for this shit.
the next morning when you go down, a lot of the things look like they were repaired overnight. A lot of chairs that you're pretty sure were in one piece the other night have been, like, put back together.
Sorry.
So what? And also, huh?
Which part of that?
Just so we heard broken glass. Shit was repaired when the night passed, or as the night passed.
You see a lot of chairs that you're pretty sure were in one piece, looked like they've been broken apart and put back together.
Cool.
That's right, I said overnight carpentry.
Over.
I just thought the One Piece was funnier.
The One Piece.
That's why.
I'm gonna cry. Okay.
When you go back the
Second
next morning, it is a different orc behind the bar. This time it is a male orc behind the bar. Who seems like he's having a lot less of a fun time. There's a little bit of blood on his hands and his face and his shirt. But he seems to be just polishing the glasses and giving everyone who walks through the stink eye.
Oh, well.
Who fights a bartender?
Stinkless tank. So, fuck it. I'm gonna interact with this first. I'm gonna go up to the guy and be like, hey, it looks like something kind of happened here.
Well, no shit.
What happened?
Well, the lions came through.
I assume that's a tribe?
Yeah, the big one camped outside the town. A lot of dogs, a lot of boars.
Oh, wait.
They like punching people.
The ones we saw? Like, the ones we talked with?
Yeah.
The ones we bought
Oh.
from?
Wait. Huh. That's kind of fucked. How close
So-
were we to death yesterday? He turns to the group and says that.
Oh, I'm sure.
Well,
it's
they wouldn't go upstairs. They wouldn't dare.
Why is that?
No, you don't have context for this. We were at their camp the other day. We passed through it on the way here.
Oh, well, that was brave.
We're not from here! Okay, it's fine. It's fine, I'm fine.
Oh, fuck. Does that mean we don't have our pelts? God damn it.
Are you
Oh, we
familiar
might still
with
get our coat.
Are you familiar with trial by combat?
I think we all are.
I'm familiar with the concept.
If I didn't know better, I'd say they invented it.
Uh-huh. So there's a
The
lot
fight
of...
last night was somebody thought another guy took a bite off his meat.
Okay, so it was very much hey, you coughed on me. I'm gonna stab you now.
Oh, they don't stab. They don't use blades.
You get what I mean. Right?
Well, I thought so.
I think you get what I mean. So sorry, I'm trying to collect a lot of thoughts here.
I'm Monty, by
Okay.
the way. Thanks for asking.
Pleasure to meet you.
I'm off my game. Someone else talk. I'm sorry.
Man, I feel that one.
So, they got into a fight because someone felt slighted. Why are you in such a condition?
You mean, why did I take the opportunity to break a chair over one of them?
Or get a chair broken over you by the looks of it?
Do I really look
That's
that
just
bad?
rude.
Well, I'm
I mean, yeah.
sorry.
I mean, yeah, kinda, but that's still a little rude.
I feel great.
Oh, well, good for you.
Hey, if someone's gonna fight in my bar, I get to take a swing. Part of the deal. Why do you think I'm on night shift?
Thraz folk get a little quirky at night.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
So, those lions got ran out of the bar, I assume.
Oh no, they stayed most of the night. They left this morning.
Were you fighting the whole time, or did it wind down?
One guy took a bite out of the other one's lamb. So he beat the other one with the bone. And then it turned into a bar fight, because anyone takes an opportunity to take a swing when they can. I got two of them with a chair. I got hit by a bottle. It calmed down.
Wait, you got two of them with one chair?
Yeah.
Continue.
So it calmed down after everyone was bloody. And everybody had a drink. Went back to partying. Then they decided to hold a bottle throwing contest. Couple had to get dragged out. The rest of us drank. And then they went home.
This is why I stay in a room.
I don't know
I was
why you're
gonna
acting
say-
like it's such a big deal. It's just Tuesday.
Okay, if this is just Tuesday,
I'm
to you,
consulting the
that's
calendar.
a problem.
How so?
So, am I having a stroke?
Constantly.
Where are you from?
The Citadel.
Never mind, it makes sense.
Oh, fuck off. For what
What'd you
it's
say?
worth, I used to be better than this. I grew up
He
in a
meant that-
fucking bayou.
He meant that in a Citadel way, not in the actual way.
Good. Fuck the Citadel.
He'd agree with you.
No, I just mean you Citadel type fight with your words first. We don't here.
I don't know if you've noticed, but my words are pretty much all I got.
Chaos.
Starting to
Blast.
gather.
I didn't hear what he said.
I'm starting to gather.
Yeah, why do you think I travel with these fuckers? And he points to the giant mech, or the ghost guy with the sword, or the very, very feral-looking kobold.
I just give him a little wave.
Well,
It's not a fucking Tuesday.
to each
It's a
their own.
Friday.
I'm sure if you made it through their camp and didn't get killed, that you have something strong about you, but forgive me, I can't see
Yeah.
it right now.
The lady there tried to break my hand.
Lady, big boar, magic spear.
I remember a spear. Just,
I remember the war.
no one deconstruct that.
You're talking about Urzoth.
Yeah. Bear lady.
Yeah.
Or boar, I guess.
Well,
Why she got Urza in her name if she's got the board thing going? Anyway. Mateo's getting meta, sorry.
she can be a bit of a bitch, but on the plus side, she keeps her men in check.
Huh. Well. If it works, I guess.
Should meet her husband.
Don't think I want to.
You think this is violent? You should see how he runs his bar.
Didn't think they had bars.
Wow. There's a tent with a table and beer.
That sounds about like what I expected.
Oh well. I've seen him bring more than one guy in for an emergency visit with a healer.
Oh. You get the fights that often? I shouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, well. Their closest family.
Uh-huh.
They're all his closest family. But they beat each other half to death.
Sounds like an abusive family.
Well, I don't run with him.
That's... Yeah. What were we doing? Sorry, the whole place wrecked up by a bar fight kind of threw me off.
Well, I assume we were going to either eat or wait for the pelts to be delivered.
Both of these are good
having
options.
breakfast and then while
Food
we wait is a
sounds-
bad idea.
Food sounds like it would make my brain work better.
He would grab some food, a lot less fresh than the one that you had the previous night. This stuff looks more like it's been dried and salted type stuff. Not much
Mhm.
better than you get on the road. But he would lay it all out, get you all a mug of beer, give himself 2, and finally look at a mirror and start actually paying attention to the wounds. You all just passing through?
Yeah, for the time being.
Probably a good call. You definitely want to get out of here before it gets busy.
I don't know. What happens when it gets busy?
Well, there's only one tribe here at the moment. This is what happens when a single tribe is by itself in a bar.
Oh.
Want to see 5?
Not really. How do you put up with all this?
Oh. We check people's weapons at the door, most of the time. And, I get to keep mine.
Ah.
The 5 shotguns hidden in Mawyn.
They didn't check you.
Do I count?
The fucking siege weapon here. Yeah, we check weapons at the door. Sorry.
He did say most of the time. He would reach below the bar and pull out a surprisingly beautiful and intricate silver warhammer and just drop it on the bar.
Wow.
Damn.
Can I do an appraise on that?
You can certainly try.
You can certainly try.
Fuck you mean I can try. I have a good appraise.
I don't remember what your appraise is.
It's plus 13.
Okay. You are 100% confident it is a magical weapon. You are 100% confident that it's a silver enhanced weapon.
Mm.
You are 100% certain it is a masterwork warhammer. You can only guess the magic that's on it.
Well, what's my guess?
You have no idea. I mean, like, if you say anything about that, it's a guess.
Man.
How heavy does it look?
Heavy. Oh, I'm sorry. I should have specified. When I said massive warhammer, I mean for a large creature warhammer. If you would like a weight on that, we're probably talking somewhere in the here.
Probably like 10 pounds. 10, 15.
You're probably talking in the realm of 30 to 40 pounds
In what world?
in this one.
Is it solid silver?
You don't know what's under the outside, but the outside is solid silver.
Wait, did you say how many pounds? Sorry, I missed that.
Somewhere in the range of 30 to 40. Because I don't feel like doing math right now, but that's where it is.
Okay.
So why silver?
For the lichens.
Oh, okay. So I was right. They come through often?
All the time. The lions.
Oh.
Oh, they're called that because that's what they turn into. Oh.
Well, that's what their leader turns into anyway.
I hadn't gathered that much. Hold on, this is where Milo's from, right?
No, I think his tribe got wiped out.
His tribe is from this region. That's not his tribe, but his tribe is from this region.
I know, but like I'm piecing together that like oh.
Is he a lichen? Or is he just cursed?
Well, technically, lycanthropy is a curse.
Well, yeah, but is it
But
some
his
other
is a
form
little
of curse?
different. His isn't lycanthropy, but it's similar.
Lycanthropy.
Fuck you.
It's the perfect response.
No, they're I mean, they're not all that, but anyone worth their salt in that group is. They got boars, wolves, tigers, bears. Oh my.
The fuck's an oh my?
Sorry,
What?
old nursery rhyme.
Don't have to. You don't have to.
No, I mean, don't get me wrong. You could beat them with a normal hammer and they'll still stop moving, but this one packs a little extra.
Yeah, no, silver fucks with a lot of supernatural things.
That and it's heavy.
Yeah.
Hit somebody with this and, well, most people stay down. We don't bring it out often, but it's there as a deterrent.
It's a hell of a fucking deterrent. Christ.
It helps that most people can't use it.
Most?
Oh, yeah. I think your friend in the metal suit might, but even that I'm not really sure about.
Can I give it a shot?
You're welcome to try. Out of curiosity, what is the strength of your suit?
22.
You can barely use it.
It is a large creature as well.
That doesn't change it.
Oh, okay.
Well, actually, I say that. If it wasn't a large creature, you would take a negative. Now that you're holding it, you know that this hammer would require an approximate strength score of 21 to not have a negative.
Wow. Can you even use this?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
You don't believe me?
I find it very hard to believe.
You want to step outside?
I'm not saying that as a challenge. I'm saying that as... This is clockwork, and it can barely lift.
Can't train clockwork.
But you can build it really well. I would...
I'm pretty proud of my build.
He's just always got a witty comeback, man.
Whose OC is this? Good God.
This is an AO3 fanfic waiting to happen, man.
Damn.
Sorry. Okay. Gonna put down this fucking hammer.
Put it down. He puts it back under the table. Or the bar top. Nah. Most of the people who can lift that are lichens. They can't grab it.
So are you a lichen?
Oh, no, not at all. Good old-fashioned orc.
Are there orc lichens?
Plenty. A lot of them follow the leader. He's just a human, but you'd never know it.
Wait, is that the one who handles the expenses?
Oh. You talking about Shrimpy? Nah, Naeli's just a human.
Shrimpy? Never mind. I'm sorry.
No, Naeli just handles their beasts. He's their tamer.
And quartermaster?
He helps with a lot of that stuff too. It makes it easy that he has such a relationship with all the pack mules and everything. Also, to be honest, I think most of their clans are a little oil short of a lantern. Spend a little time with the whetstone.
Could just call him stupid.
I was about to
I
say,
could, but I'd rather not get punched.
Gesture
Would he
to
punch
the empty
you?
bar.
He's not here.
There are a few upstairs.
Oh, are they that good of hearing?
You ever tried to whisper around a dog?
I realized it as I said it.
Now, most of them are probably out cold from the liquor, but
This is also true and possible.
no, Nayeli's the brains of the operation. At least in peacetime. Though he's a bit of a, no, between you and me, he's a bit of a pussy.
Cool.
What a response.
I look, man. I'm trying to absorb an entire fucking second culture in the span of an afternoon. It is not good on my brain.
Man, if only we had that one spell.
As of right now, they're really the only ones you need to worry about. I mean, there's that one, what do they call themselves? Kyle? Run around, but...
Kyle?
Fetchling.
Fetchling.
Oh.
They get a little uppity if you say fetchling. Time.
There are some in the Citadel. There are not a lot.
There's, their diplomat likes to hang around. I'm sure they're somewhere around. They typically are.
Yeah, I think we met her.
Maybe you're lucky?
I didn't feel lucky. I felt like I was gonna get robbed.
Oh, no, nothing like that. Honestly, they're pretty decent. Well, I say that. Their diplomat's pretty decent. Their chief's a bit of a sociopath.
Oh, lovely. Ain't that great?
I mean that in its truest sense. They don't care about tradition. No taboos and such. Around here, you don't mess with the corpse of a tribe. You let them handle it their own way. They don't follow that rule.
Interesting.
Now, I mean, don't get me wrong. It's been fought over and fought over and fought over. You can fight all day long, but... Well... The problem is most of their duels people don't find fair. Because they won't agree to a duel unless magic is allowed. And most people around here can't deal with magic well. There's only so much you can do when the person can hold you still while they repeatedly knife you.
Yeah, that sounds like a cheap way to win a fight.
Maybe, but they're all sorcerers, so... If you tell them no magic, they won't agree.
Yeah.
I imagine you'd have a similar feeling. Something tells me you're not the kind to use a sword.
Yeah, you'd be surprised.
Maybe, but I can spot a caster when I see one.
That's fair.
Stay out of their way. Don't leave yourself half dead in the woods at night.
Didn't plan on it.
Well, the animals they use as mounts, the gloomwings, they send them out to go hunting for things to reproduce with. Most of the time they get animals, but not always.
Ah.
They're not always accompanied, if you understand.
Yeah, no one to say, hey, don't kill that guy.
And to be fair, they don't kill you right away.
I know how it works. I don't need that reminder.
We do have a shaman in town who can extract the larva. So, if you do, I'd recommend you come back.
All right.
Either way, though, are you Matteo?
I am.
I think we got a package last night. Let me go and check.
I'm sorry, what?
He steps into the back and he would come out with a box of pelt.
Oh my god, we didn't get robbed.
Oh, thank fuck. Okay, that's much better.
Pelt's really that important?
It's just that sometimes I get a package that I'm not expecting, and it's a bomb.
What an unpleasant life you live.
Eh.
Well, hand it over.
Hands you the box full of pelt.
How long does it take to craft?
It's gonna be a DC 15, so 15 times. What's your check?
With taking 10?
Yeah.
That is going to be, that's the wrong sheet. My craft armor is a 23.
23 times 50. God, I love these rules. All right. You make 3.45 gold per day, which means you need to spend. Oh, sorry. No. That's 3.5 gold per week, isn't it? Let me adjust this and see if I can help you out with that.
Oh my
Oh,
fucking
God.
god.
I love crafting rules, guys.
To be fair,
it's
I
2
did say it was
weeks.
going to be a pain. I did say it was going to be a pain.
Is this an appropriate time to go get water?
Yeah, take 20
Yeah.
seconds. You're fine. It won't take me that long. So it's a 23, you said?
Yeah.
If you're willing to drop... Well, you could, by spending some more gold, finish 5 sets in 5 days.
How many would it take to make in one?
Couldn't, because you have to spend the day making stuff.
Ah.
So like you would say, I'm making a suit today, and then you would do one and then pay them.
That's so fair. But then it won't be tailored. I should have took Unchained. Did I spend a feat? Did I ever even
I mean, how
spend
much
my
would it
feat?
have helped here?
Oh, a little bit.
I'm back.
Hey, welcome back. How you doing?
Good. I have water now.
Oh boy.
So proud of you.
What's going on?
He's realizing
far,
that he's
nothing.
either going to have to spend 5 days or go to a shop and buy it pre-made.
Pathfinder crafting.
Pathfinder.
Pathfinder.
Well, with that, I'll let him decide what he wants to do while he thinks about it. After a little bit, you would hear a loud set of footsteps from upstairs, and down the stairs would come a very, very large human. He is larger than the bartender.
Like muscular or rotund?
Muscular. Very, very lean. Like not an ounce of fat on him.
Oh, that's not healthy.
That's what I thought.
He would walk down the stairs, currently dressed up, very barbarian vibe. All of his clothes seem to be basically raw pelt.
Oh boy,
Fucking Conan over here.
fucking Dark Oath Marauder.
He would step out. He would put a small bag of coins on the bar for the bartender before slowly turning and looking at you all. Travelers.
I'll give him a head nod.
Passing through.
Heading east.
Good. And he would start walking out.
Well, that's ominous.
I love it here. Don't mind me.
I don't.
Bartender would reach over, grab the purse, open it up, take a glance, nod, put it below the bar top, and say, "Congratulations, the lion."
That's the lion?
Yeah.
Does he just want us to fuck off? Is that what that was?
I'm sure he was considering either that or fighting you.
Hey, so where's the nearest market?
There's a general store just up the road.
I'll put the pelts in the bag of holding.
It's either that or spend a week here.
Yeah, if that guy's gonna be showing up, I don't know if I want to spend a week here.
Either the server has a gas leak or my apartment has a gas leak because my brain is not up to speed.
Do you want tailor-made or do you want to be fucking broken by Bane over there?
The bartender would look at your concerned faces and say, "Hey, he's not likely to fight you unless he thinks you're strong."
I was born in the snark.
It's a good thing I have a negative strength. Right? I do have a negative strength?
Physically, no, but he seems like the type to be shot by a cannon and be happy about it.
That is also true.
That's you! You did that thing!
What the fuck are you talking about?
He might find that a challenge to...
Sorry, you have a very familiar voice.
Oh, okay.
If you shot him, he might take that as an opportunity to kill you.
If you what him?
Shot him.
What did you... Okay, I need to know what you thought he said.
I didn't even know what I thought he said. I
If you
I
shot
got
him,
the
he may-
OT, I just didn't get the SH, and I was like dot, like I couldn't.
Have you just blot him? Have you just back shot him?
No!
Oh my god!
Heyo!
Oh, it's the gas leak is nearing its peak.
No.
All right, there's one for your bingo cards. We got Karter to cry.
I can't even hear fucking peak anymore, man. You just banned them. That was the only viewer. Why would you ban them?
It was up. It was a bot.
No. I'm
Also,
kidding.
all the bots are getting removed, so we genuinely might. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that on stream. I just.
No, that was just funny. So, yeah. What do you mean by that?
It's real funny to say things. Look. What the fuck was that, Nova?
Words in an order.
Those were letters in an order at best, and I'm being generous in it by saying in an order.
What is a word but letters in an order? We need
I don't
to
know,
get out of this town.
There's
All
some
right,
finale.
listen, we're losing it.
We're losing.
What are you
we
doing
lost-
here, Yang?
I think
Man.
we lost the plot when we started.
This is peak.
Are you
I
just
don't
trying to
ban.
fucking? Are you trying to go to the fucking the bit?
Damn right I am.
What's the I could not tell you for the life of me what was going on in my brain just now. I think I legitimately had a minor stroke.
Can we go on BRB?
We need a break? Is that how bad it is?
Well, I also need to restart my computer because it's been freaking the fuck out. But
That's a much.
Take your minute. You're good.
That's a much.
Oh my god!
Are we back?
after buying
BRB
some
over?
pelts, and by
Are we
pelts
finally back?
I mean height armor.
You may all now spend 10 gold if you would like to have clothes that help protect against the cold.
How
10
warm is it
gold?
in the bronze suit?
I spent 10 gold.
Well, bronze is, I believe, a pretty good conductor, so I would imagine not.
Oh boy!
What if I
make a
heat
mini.
up the inside?
Oh
Do you have
boy!
steam power?
Well, you'd be surprised.
How much is it to build? How much is it to replace the seat in the mech with a recliner?
Just to be clear, is your mech a steam power mech?
No, it's mechanical.
Then no.
I have a steam power version I could build that would take a day. That's vulnerable to cold!
I was taking a drink when you had that outburst, and I almost died.
It literally says steam power constructs take 150% damage from cold.
Yeah, but it would keep you warm.
Now I'm confused.
The cold stops it from producing steam as efficiently, but producing steam creates heat, which means him being there will be warm. It's just the mech itself takes more damage from cold.
I'm gonna wind up my mech and start walking.
You start walking, covered in a nice, big, thick pelt blanket inside of your mech.
It's got fucking hot cocoa in there.
Don't worry, guys, we're almost there. You can handle it. Currently sipping hot cocoa inside of his.
In the fucking Honda Civic, the heat's on.
You specifically got
Honda
autopilot just so you can take a nap.
Braden, you don't need warm weather or cold weather clothing.
I don't?
You
Oh,
have
you're in the
infernal
Infernal.
chainmail on.
Oh, I do, don't I? That's mildly disappointed. I kind of wanted to make a mini of Matteo in his winter clothes.
You can still wear winter clothes.
Nah, it's fine. It makes
I'm
sense.
just saying you don't
Also-
need the benefit.
It's also really funny that he's the guy who is physically the weakest of the group doesn't need winter clothes. Everyone else is all bundled up in furs, and Mateo's just walking around in a two-piece suit like it's no one's business.
He has the flames of hell to keep him warm at night.
Now you just made it sad.
He's the fire of his sins.
Okay, Sans.
The fire of my loins.
Shut up!
Right next to the middle square, Dakota makes a sex joke about a party member.
Live slug reaction.
Live salute.
All right. Well, you everyone who needs them, go and get your warm winter clothes, and then unless anyone else has anything else they're wanting to do, we can travel on to YLL.
No.
Travel along to YLL. In the distance, as you walk, you do see a creature that is vaguely familiar. Like it's the bright blue black. It's the blight. The bright blue backdrop of the sky. If I could speak properly.
Bright blue backshots.
Why is it blue?
Because they're from
Because
Dr.
This man's
Manhattan.
fucking taint stained with a capital stank.
Shots is what Braden just said.
What the fuck did you just say, Nova?
I didn't hear Dakota.
No out-of-pocket, unhinged shit I could ever come up with can match the shit that dribbles out of Nova's mouth normally.
Jesus God, why?
What was I? Well, I said something the other day. It was pretty bad.
You said something really good the other day. I don't remember what
Yeah,
it
I
was.
did. Oh, it was something about fondling. What did I say?
Not a good, not a good
Yeah,
start.
That's
It was
good.
even better because you walked right past me and like didn't elaborate.
Yeah. I fucking walked past Nova and like I walked past Nova and I tickled him under the arm and then I said something about fondling. What did I say?
I think we call that workplace harassment.
Yeah. Oh no, it 100% was. Damn it.
Well, at least he's honest. That makes it better, right?
Yeah.
Makes it easier to prove.
Maybe Nova said something like that was uncomfortable, and I said something like, "Well, fondling should never be comfortable." Like,
It was something like that.
Jesus Christ.
And
Close.
and
Hit us with the
demonetized.
meteor, please.
Demonetized.
Reset the party.
No ads.
That note,
You got
we're all
negative
walking to
opinion.
YLL. We are all walking to YLL now.
What's the Y level?
Lol,
64?
said the scorpion. Lamau.
Wow.
Shelby's mad about my pronunciation. It's Willel. Willel.
Wow.
YLL.
Lol, said the scorpion. Woolamau.
Wilkek.
As you're traveling along, though, you would see a large creature in the sky above you. At this rate, it's hard to see the size of the thing, but you're judging based on its distance and the fact that you can still see it, that it is a very large black moth seeming to fly above you.
Well, we aren't close to dead.
It's also daytime.
Oh,
Lol.
bet you $5 it's a. I can
Loomsa?
only think of fucking Lamau now.
Lol, said the scorpion. Lamau.
Well, you will have to make camp between Wildemore and Willel.
Is it just following us?
It seems, I mean, you don't see it the whole time. It flies up. You see it occasionally. Clearly, it's moving around, but it does seem to be heading around your general direction.
Oh no, that's alarming. For many
That
reasons.
night, you do have to set up camp along the road. And that night, you would, in fact, have a giant horse-sized black moth land at your encampment.
Hans.
I'd say lucky we were warned about this, or else I'd be lightning breathing right now.
It lands, and hopping off its back, you would see a Kyle, a fetchling, of the same size as the one you saw in the bar. This one looks completely different. Unlike last time, where they seemed to be completely human, They seem to be the exact opposite. Their skin is pitch black, bright blue eyes, and as they hop off, they would sit next to the fire, only a few feet away from the moth. This time, however, there is no glamour.
Hassan.
Where they sit down, you see that the clothes they're wearing seem to dim the light around them slightly, as if to shield them from the bright light. And as they sit down, they'd say, "So, traveling along then?"
Traveling along or traveling alone?
Along.
Along.
That was indeed what we were planning to do. What do you want? Strange
Well, I
moth
wanted
lady?
to come and... Oh, well, I wanted to come and introduce myself properly. Last time we were surrounded by people who may have not liked my presence.
Why would they not like your presence?
Oh, well, the lions tried to find our home recently.
Ah, and I could only assume that ended badly for them, yes?
A lot of them were lost.
Hmm.
Nice word.
Well, to be fair, in a war, you can only have so much sympathy.
Jeeves was always a fan of the term neutralized. Anyway, so what do you care about us for?
Oh, well, see, I heard this little rumor a while back about a druid being killed. I travel around, you see, most of our clan does. And a druid being killed, well, that's quite the interesting story, I think we'd all agree.
Yeah.
And you see, I heard it was done by a member of the Citadel, a few ex-Imperials, one very burly orc, and a devilkin, which is an interesting group, to say the least. But when you came through, I happened to notice you matched that description pretty well.
Do we?
Well, let's see here. A member of the Devil Mafia from the Citadel.
You said a member of the Citadel and a devilkin.
Well, I assume that if you were a member of the Citadel, you would know a few. Am I wrong?
You said it like, oh, well, no, never mind.
Jeeves
I'm
was
remembering
there.
that a bit now. You're right. You're right.
I don't know that, but I know that.
Jeeves.
Matteo would remember that. I, the player, forgot that!
The bug's back.
The cricket?
I almost spilled a paint pot, okay?
Anyway, I thought you might be good people to know. So I figured I would come and introduce myself, offer you some wares to the place, see if I could gauge whether I was correct or not. And judging from what I've heard and a little bit of eavesdropping on some of the lions in the area, I figured I'm probably right.
So, what exactly are you looking for?
Just to make friends. I'm sure you've been told I'm a diplomat. That is my best description.
Uh-huh.
I truly am looking for people to make friends with and keep in mind for some jobs in the future, potentially. That is, if we get along. Nothing mandatory, of course. You're in no danger. I'm not here to hunt.
While that's good to know, I think it's worth noting that we're not exactly fiending for jobs at the moment. We kind of got our hands full.
Oh, I figured you seem like very busy people, but to be fair, I'm not just offering you a job, I'm also offering you services. After all, you're not the only one with talents that can be bought and sold.
Did you not already offer us?
I offered you
Your
goods,
service?
but my clan handles planar travel as well.
Huh.
We have specialists in conjuration, divination, the like.
Interesting. And I suppose you think we need that.
It's
Well-
definitely something I'd like to keep in mind.
Someone who fights
that's-
devils, fights chitons, enemies of the Empire, traveling across the world for their quests, if you're here from Beachcrest. I imagine long distance and interplanar transportation would be something you'd like to have on your radar. Am I wrong?
Actually, that'd be very useful.
It is a fair point.
No, I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not free. Might come with some, exchange of services, but,
What types of services?
well, in case you can't tell, I'm not the most, combat inclined, if you will. And occasionally we do have skirmishes. It would be nice if we could call on some people to help from time to time.
Help lose some people.
You think I just go around finding people to disappear?
No, I say it like I like doing it. Who do you need killed?
At the moment, no one. Once again, I'm just trying to build relationships. Networking, you might call it.
Midas, I need you to understand that I say this as someone who works for a literal mafia. That is a deeply disturbing thing to say.
Noted.
Listen, we have a lot of specialties and a lot of different things that we offer. We are, at our hearts, traders. But, I mean, don't get me wrong, we handle a lot of things. If you did need long-distance transportation or information, we'd be a good place to talk to about that. And I'm not the only one of us who goes where they wishes and doesn't get seen.
So you've got eyes everywhere, that sort of thing.
We could put them anywhere. I'm not going to act like we're all-knowing. We're limited in number, of course, but... Well, as I'm sure you're aware, reputation can carry you a long way.
That it can, that it can.
Don't think I haven't done my research as well, though. Anyway, I really did just come to meet. All of the local people can get in touch with us if they really want to. But we'll be in touch on occasion, if you should ever need anything.
It's a good thing to keep in mind. I'll
As
be
a-
honest, this interaction was a lot more pleasant than I was thinking it would be. Usually when
Well, I
people
am a pleasant
approach us, usually when people approach us out of nowhere, it's because they want to kill us.
At least the past couple times.
No,
Yeah.
I prefer to not get into combat if I can avoid it. It's not really my place. However, as a sign of good faith, I thought I might offer you a bit of information.
Mm-hmm.
It was my understanding you were looking for Gilder, right?
Yeah.
I've had some dealings with him in the past. I could give you some pointers on how to reach him. As a matter of fact, if you'd like, I could send you over there in the morning.
This feels like there's a catch.
No catch, it's simply me showing you that I want to be helpful. And my understanding is you take care of your friends. I helped you with this. Later, maybe you stop someone from stabbing me.
Well,
It
I can
saves
at
us
least
traveling
say
through
I-
the cold.
it certainly does. I can at least say I'd like to trust you.
Alright, well, how about this? Talk it over with your group. I'll keep my mouth shut. As a matter of fact, if you'd like, I could even make sure I'm not able to hear you for the evening. And I'll come in the morning, and you can either tell me you'd like to walk, and I can give you directions, or if you'd prefer, I can prep a teleportation spell. Your call, of course. I don't want you to think I'm going to throw you to the shadow plane.
Yeah, we've had some unfortunate instances of sent planes we didn't exactly want to be in. Long story.
Are any of you capable of detecting magical effects
Um,
and identifying them?
eh.
I don't think any of us are. Now that I'm
I would
thinking
say,
about it,
what
that's not
skill
good.
would that be? What skill would that be?
I can use
You
magic
would
device.
need to be a mage. You would not be capable
Okay,
of it. Midas.
exactly. I didn't figure I had
I
that
can
in my
use
repertoire.
magical thing.
I mean, I can kind of take a crack at it, but like I'm not gonna be good at it.
Okay. Do I have your permission to draw a circle? She looks to Matteo.
Oh yeah, by all means, go ahead.
She would get up and take a stick and begin drawing a circle around the campfire. Etching in some runes that I realize I'm not certain if you can speak. Do you have fetchling as a language?
I forgot
thought there
fetchling was its own language.
I did too. I thought there was like a shadow plane language that I had.
I think there is. I'm trying to remember exactly what it's called.
It's like umbral or something like that. That might be a 2E thing now that I think about it.
I think that's 2E. I feel like there is a language, but I'm trying to remember what it was. There is a language of the shadow plane, but I cannot think of
Oh,
what it is.
Shadow Tongue?
Is
Or
it
maybe
Shadow
there's not. Maybe I'm getting it confused with 2E.
That's
There
in the
definitely feels like
language
there's
list.
Shadow Tongue? I might not have it.
A language you don't have?
I don't see it on my list, but I'm going to say I'm pretty sure it should be. We'll call it Umbral, because I do like that language.
Oh, yeah, right. Or there is this right here. I just looked it up on archives. Shadow Tongue, Ancestries, Fetchling, and Wayane. Or Wayane?
Yeah, that's 2E. Yeah, so Umbral,
If
we'll call it
if
that.
it's calling it Ancestries, it's 2E.
But yeah, I think that is a 2E thing, but we're gonna stick with it because I think that it should have its own. They start writing runes in Umbral around the circle.
All right.
Once they do, they would come back in and sit in the middle and say, "All right, everyone, now, our druid in dirt. If you brush it, it ends." Okay. Perfect.
I mean, I really appreciate the thoroughness.
Does everyone agree that I could use this spell?
Sure.
She
Fuck
would
it, why not?
reach out and touch the edge of the circle, and as she does, you would see the ground around it turns dark and begins to lose its color, as if it was turning into a section of the shadow plane. As it does so, you all feel compelled to speak only truth.
Ah. I know this trick.
She would look over at you and say, "I am also affected by the spell. I have also
it's an AoE.
consented to the spell." Now, I have every intention of using the teleport spell to send you to a location in the mountains east of here to meet with Gilder. I have no intention of bringing you back. However, I do believe that a party capable of killing a druid is perfectly capable of walking down a mountain.
Well, we definitely know you believe that.
I also can't blame you for believing that.
How do I get
So-
that down a mountain?
I presume you walk it.
Like a dog.
Listen, I can't make it easy to walk up and down a mountain, but I can tell you, if you plan on meeting Gilder, you're walking down the mountain. So, any questions for me before I end the spell?
You offer
Did I
your help
think-
to a lot of people.
No.
How are we supposed to get in contact with you afterwards, other than just, well, being in person?
Well, assuming that you're capable of summoning magic, you could attempt to summon someone from my clan. If you don't have summoning magic,
If you don't have summoning magic, oh well.
let's
My
say that
P.O.
we
box.
keep our eyes on people of interest. You start looking around for us, we'll find you.
Did you have any deeper motives besides what you already mentioned to us concerning meeting us?
Yes. If a group of adventurers capable of killing a druid is wandering my territory, I'd like to be friends with them.
Powerful allies.
And less powerful enemies.
Do you think we could take the lion in a fight?
As a squad, I'm not sure. Individually, not a chance.
Good to
I
know.
like those odds.
You certainly couldn't take him and his lieutenants.
It's a good thing we're staying out of his way then. Any
Alright.
other questions?
She reaches over and brushes the edge of the circle, and everything would, all the color would pop back very suddenly. Glad that's all handled.
Oof.
I assume that as at least payment for these services, you can try to avoid mucking up our affairs in the region.
How would we muck things up so I know not to?
If you hear about a nest full of moths, don't set fire to it.
I could do that.
I don't know. It's a pretty tough sell.
Well, for what it's worth, it's as much for your safety as theirs.
I'm sure.
As strong as you are, I don't think you could handle a nest. But I'd rather not have to replenish it. So, we have a deal?
Sounds good to me.
Suppose we do.
All right. She would get up and walk over to the moth and say, I do need to be right back. I need to go get a few things for the teleport spell. You don't mind if I come and go for a little bit, do you?
Suppose not.
Perfect. Oh, and if I may make a recommendation, I'd put out your campfire.
The fuck does that mean?
Moths are attracted to light.
Okay, that makes sense.
But didn't
Better
you
to
Say,
be
have
try
you
to avoid the light when you first sat down?
Oh, I avoid light. I'm a fetchling. Moths, on the other hand, are attracted. And they are hunting right now.
Oh boy.
She would get back on the moth and begin to fly away.
Is there any like sign of lucence at all, like where we are?
Unironically, was just about to ask that question because if
not
we're putting
seen
out
one
the
in a
fire,
little
that's a bad idea.
You have not seen one in a little bit.
Okay.
You know that they can be in the region, but they're clearly less prominent than they were out west. Your new friend would come and go a few times throughout the night. And then the next morning, give me just a moment. We may have someone join. I was informed that Milo may be joining in a few minutes, but
Okay.
he said that a few minutes ago, so I'm going to clarify before we move on to Gilder.
Tracks. Baseball, huh?
Milo. Oh, sorry. I guess we should. Perfect. Milo, as you approach along the road, you would see most of your party is in various states of waking up for the morning. And there is one new member that has been added to the party from a clan that you are vaguely familiar with.
Oh.
It is a member of the Raveneye tribe, or the Raven tribe, which is a tribe of fetchlings in the region. They are not very well liked by the clans. For the most part, they're not hostile. They don't like go hunting people or anything like that in any real way. But they're specialized in two things. A shadow-based sorcerer bloodline, which many of the tribes find to be dishonorable. And the breeding and usage of gloomwings, which are giant moths that lay their eggs in corpses.
I fucking love moths.
The problem is, most of the tribes around here do not like desecration of corpses.
Right.
So the Ravens have a tendency to go across battlegrounds where the other tribes have recently fought and scavenge corpses.
I see. Okay. And so,
So
there's a member of them traveling with the party.
Yes, they appear to be setting up some sort of magical circle
Huh.
when you arrive.
What do they look like?
They are about 3 feet tall, fetchling, very small, female. And what do you? Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
What's up?
Hola.
Oh, okay. Are you able to hear me now?
I didn't hear a cutout.
I didn't hear it cut out either.
No, I heard all of it.
Anyway, so they're currently drawing a circle. They are wearing equipment that seems to be dimming the light that's coming towards them. You imagine to protect their sensitive fetchling eyes. And you do see their giant moth currently sleeping under a tree.
Huh. Where have I been in lore for this little bit?
You were out in the woods traveling to your campgrounds. It's been about 2 days.
Okay. I suppose I just walk up and say, "Hey, good morning."
Oh
Kind
shit!
of
Hello.
Yeah, how's it been?
Good. Where have you been?
I had a little bit of a trouble with some wolves. Just out over there, but it was fine. What's your name? I kind of walk up to the new person.
They would look up and kind of look you up and down for a second and say, I'm Lumza, diplomat for Raveneye. You are?
Oh, I'm Milo. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Which clan were you with?
Huh? What clan was I with? They're not around anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
It's okay. Any of you guys have any preference on breakfast? And I'll start walking over to the fire.
Man.
Tell you what, I did miss having a good cook.
I have lentils and acorns.
Sounds good enough.
Start whipping up some breakfast.
I love I miss having a good cook. I have lentils and acorns.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say anything.
Followed by immediate silence.
Most poor man ass meal I could think of.
Lentils and acorns.
Well,
Acorns are
I
pretty good if you
actually
cook them right, by the way. Just a head, you know.
Oh, I believe you.
Why would you know that?
I live in West Virginia.
Almost there.
I swear, I mean, like, I've been around acorns my whole life, and no one's ever said that before.
That's kind of funny.
Lumza would finish her circle, stand up, and say, "Well, it's all done and ready for you all."
Oh no.
Was that pertaining to in game or out of game?
That was
That was out of game.
Okay.
Okay. Lumza would brush her hands off and say, "Well, it's not going to last forever. I did have to draw it in dirt, so is everybody ready?"
Seems
Has
so.
I'll ever be?
Yeah. Wait, did we eat our breakfast?
I'll pass on lentils. The acorns, though.
Shovel it down as fast as I can. And say I'm ready.
I do assume you're traveling with them, correct, Milo? Milo?
Hello? Can you hear me now?
I can't.
Yes.
That was so weird. I wasn't showing I was muted. Also, I take a few, I fish a few acorns out of the soup and just roast them by the fire, and then I'd say, yes. Are you traveling with us?
Oh no, I'm sending you on your way. Saving you a few days travel and somehow.
Oh, okay. Thank you. No, go back to cooking.
I assume you're not averse to teleportation.
I don't know how to do it, so
I wouldn't mind
Well, you're
learning one
doing
of
it
these
today.
days.
I've been teleported before. It wasn't that bad.
That's what we like to hear. She goes and gets on the mountain. Just everybody get in the circle, and I'll send you on your way. I'd pack up.
Since I don't have much to pack, can I? Am I gonna get yelled at if I try to copy down the whatever it's called? In, like,
I mean,
a
you
book?
can try, but it's kind of hard to copy a language you don't write.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I forgot about that fact.
They would wait for a few minutes while everyone gets packed up before ushering you all into the circle. Unless anybody has any objections.
All good.
Right?
In Europe?
As you all get into the circle, and the magic would begin, you would all stop seeing color briefly.
That's alarming as fuck.
After a moment of not being able to see color, you would all feel slightly sick. You all would feel your stomachs drop, and you would fall about 5 feet onto a stone cliff face about 30 feet from a cave entrance.
I land on all fours. I kind of get up and dust myself off. Look at Moravaint and say, "What's with the cave?"
Well, I have a feeling that's where we're going.
Matteo vomits on the spot as soon as he lands.
Oh,
2,000 pounds go into the
Would
rock.
I, just because of how like new this is for me, like would I not even have the instinct to use like my fly ability when we come out, like of the 5?
I believe you can catch yourself, like you could just float.
Okay. All right. Terrific.
I'm
a
letting
funny
swear on my
image.
ass.
Vomit as I'm floating down in the air.
Crashing sounds.
Ugh.
Someone
how
play Car Crash 1.
how big is the entrance to the cave?
Very.
Okay.
It is big enough for a dragon to fly into.
That's not at all foreshadowing, but I think I have torches and flint and steel. I'm like pretty sure. Can I light a torch?
Because it has been a while and you missed the first portion of the segment, I will remind you. They are here to meet Gilder, the druid that is known for consorting with dragons and sent a dragon to fetch you.
Oh, yes.
The calligraphy dude.
Yeah. Was he the
The
same one that
closest.
sent us the food that one time?
Yes.
Okay. Shit, all I have to bring him is like lentil and acorn soup. Are there any leeks around? Wait, those don't grow on mountains. Yeah, he's fucked. I'm sorry. I guess I'll approach the cave entrance and say, "Hello, hello."
It echoes down into the cave, but you can hear flapping of something deep in the cave after you call into it.
Is it getting closer?
Hard to tell. It
I'll
echoes
just-
up out of it.
I'll just step a little to the side of the cave entrance. I don't want to get knocked over by a dragon in a hurry.
Yeah, you ever heard of the Doppler effect?
It would settle after a little bit.
Nature's comedic timing.
After a few minutes, though, you would hear a flapping approaching, much lighter than the first one, as a small, golden, and ink-dripping dragon would fly out of the cave and land.
Hey, little guy.
Hello.
What's your name? I'm Milo.
I don't think you can say my name, but that's okay.
I bet I can.
You speak Draconic?
Oh, no.
Oh,
You don't speak
Yes.
Orcish, but you can say Milo, right?
sorry.
You don't speak Draconic. You can't say my name.
Oh. I'm gonna look at across the party, one of which we have like a dragonoid,
Hey,
right?
guess, I speak Draconic.
I also do.
Oh.
Which means you all speak it a little bit, because I have that one talent.
I keep forgetting that exists.
I forgot about that, yeah.
Communal pigeon.
After a moment, he roars and hisses in your face. It translates to inkwell.
Are you saying Inkwell?
No, I'm saying, and he roars again.
He
It
said his
translates
name's
to inkwell.
Penpit.
Pen bit.
Did not say that was his name.
I never paid attention during the draconic training, Matteo. I hate to admit it. You just
It's a
sound so
weird one.
funny. Yeah.
Languages are always weird when the species of origin has a different mouth structure than your own. It always causes problems.
And can breathe fire.
It's very hard to differentiate between consonants that come out of the front of the mouth and the side of the mouth. It's a whole thing.
Hmm.
You came to meet Gilder, right?
Yes.
Hi.
He is down in the cave.
Do you guys have any sort of lanterns or anything?
Why would we need lanterns?
Well, I don't know if you need them, but do you have any?
No.
Huh. All right,
You can't
Inkwell.
see in the dark?
No. No, not at all. It's too dark usually.
Why don't you just breathe and light your way that way?
Oh, that's actually a popular misconception. I can't breathe fire.
Just follow one of them then.
I'll stand behind Midas, I guess.
Milo, may I remind you, you probably have a lantern.
I
I
have it.
actually
It's in
think
my-
I can cast a light on something.
Let's see here.
I don't remember if that was replaced.
Do I have torches? I do. I have torches. I have a single torch, so I'm gonna light that.
All right. You all begin to delve into the cave. The portions that don't seem to be dug by claws seem to be dug by magic. As you get very, very deep in, you would turn off a smaller tunnel, and in front of this smaller tunnel, you would see a massive smooth stone door that is inlaid with gold and gems.
That's pretty cool.
Wow. He would walk up and speak a single word, and the door would swing open.
What word did he speak? Just for future
It's
reference.
open in Draconic.
Okay, that's it. Cool. Easy.
Melon.
As the
Hey,
door
God.
opens, you would see a very, very cozy study. There's a lot more wood in here than you'd expect it to be. A lot of books, furniture. There's a fire going. But it seems very comfortable. And inside, you would see a dragonborn, not a quasage, a full-blooded dragonborn, sitting at a desk, reading a book.
What's the book?
You don't know. It's been written in. Oh, sorry. You can't read across the room.
Let alone read the room.
But
As you walk in, he would look up and say, "Oh, hi everyone. Come on in."
So, what's the
I'm Gilder.
dealio here? I'm Matteo. And he goes down to each individual person and introduces them like he's never done before.
Hyla, hi.
Well, your reputation precedes you. Come on in.
Yeah.
Do you want some soup?
Are there chairs?
Yeah, there's lots of furniture. This place looks well furnished, despite the fact you walked through a cave to get into it.
Could I interest you in some soup?
No, I think I'm okay, but thank you, Milo.
Of course. You sent us food. I wish I had. If I had better ingredients, I could have made you a proper thank you.
I really don't mind. He
So,
would sit up a little straighter and put the book off to the side and saying, "I just wanted to meet you all, and get my own assessment. Hope you don't mind."
No. And then I want to try to assess him. Look him up and down.
It's hard to tell what he's good at. Like, it's hard to tell what his skills are. But you do notice that a significant amount of text in the room appears to be written in Druidic. And you are aware that he is a druid, which means he is going to be more powerful than your average person, if not apparently.
Okay. Do you you get along well with the other druids, the circle and all them?
Well, I don't typically go to the company picnic, but we coexist.
I had to fight a lot of urges not to have a dumb question about that, but okay. Which one was the
I've
one that-
voted the council, if that's what you mean.
I see. Which one stole our daggers / wants them?
You're referring to Eros.
Ah, yes.
Well, he's not the
Arrows.
only one who wants the daggers to be returned, but I believe he's the one who attacked you.
Do you and him get along well?
Similar domain, similar region. We work together on occasion. I wouldn't say I like him.
I don't like him much either. Sorry you have to work with the guy.
Are you not bound like the other druids are?
I am, but my bindings are a little different than most.
What exactly is your purpose amongst the druidry?
Would you put it? I'll rephrase. My title. My ancestor, you might say, was brought in as a sort of... What would be your term for it? We were brought in to keep the peace between the druids and the dragons.
Like a peacekeeper.
You might say that, like an envoy. We were given a vote. We represented the interest of the dragons. In exchange, the dragons assisted the druids and didn't meddle in their affairs. Since then, Gilder, my title, spends more time with the draconic counterparts than the druids. However, that being said, I'm a full-fledged druid. I am technically bound by the council's decisions. Does that answer your question?
Yes, thank you.
We found ourselves in very interesting times lately. You all caused quite a stir.
Well, you can say that twice.
Now, I wasn't exactly Harold's biggest fan, but killing him did pose a bit of an issue. And now we have the issue of the compass, issue of a stolen dagger. You
Well,
can see how
technically, on our
the-
defense,
what
the
is
compass
the-
wasn't our fault.
I was gonna say, what does the issue of the compass mean again? I'm sorry, I don't remember that.
Well,
I
you
know
see
my character would.
the circle. Oh, sorry. Out of character. The compass was the title that Teddy held.
Okay.
The compass was supposed to guide them as a not just moralistic, but that was the core of the morality. If the compass believed something was unjust, it was their duty to end it.
Right, right. And
Or
now
if
they
they-
don't
yeah.
have anybody for that.
With that title.
Wait. They do again now though, because wasn't Bramble like through that
No,
whole scoop?
Bramble is the protector of their territory.
Wait, but he got
the-
Teddy's dagger though. Oh wait, so
No,
Teddy...
he got Bramble's dagger. The verdant dagger was for
Yeah.
the title of Bramble.
Okay,
They have
okay.
established that Teddy, the compasses, they aren't selected by the circle. They're not given their powers via daggers. They are reincarnated.
Right.
They have not found the reincarnation of Teddy, as far as you are aware.
I bet it was that little girl whose grandmother turned into a slime monster.
That's a hell of a theory.
But I'm sure you can see how this would cause some of the druids to be concerned.
Yeah.
You have quite a few that have taken your side on a few occasions. You might be surprised to hear. That being said, they are a minority. I feel inclined to inform you that you have been designated a threat.
We're pretty
But
threatening.
you told us to come out to you, so we
You're
could
here
talk.
safely.
Uh-huh.
I have no interest in hurting you or chasing you. It's not my duty. At the
But are you
moment, I
helping
believe that
us?
falls on Foster.
So Foster's after us?
That is my understanding. It's his duty to bring you in.
Huh.
You could choose to go with him willingly. I'm sure Foster has no interest in harming you. But
He did harm some of our friends, which is a sore spot, as you can imagine.
Who's
I know
stronger, you or
Foster
Foster?
very well. Foster prefers to avoid combat, at least outright. I'm sorry, what did you say, Milo?
Who's stronger? You're a foster.
Probably
And this is how the Druid Wars begin.
Foster is the eldest of the druids.
Uh-oh.
I see.
The eldest ring.
If they
I
want to
feel confident. Well, allow me to put it this way. You are aware that the druids are replaced, or titles are recycled?
I've heard something like that.
There's only one foster.
Ah,
There's only ever been one foster.
Only ever been one.
Only
Okay.
ever will be? Or is that not that kind of situation?
I suppose if someone were to find a way to kill him, we would need to replace him.
Okay.
Though I imagine that would be quite the task.
Yeah.
Foster's goal is to make sure that if the circle is ever damaged, that it is rebuilt. It's also his duty to clean up when there are mass extinctions. An unpleasant situation.
if I can ask, how fast does he travel?
He is capable of speed. He rarely does.
How fast is that speed?
I was about to say, how fast is speed?
I've never seen him try to move at speed. But I know that he can catch a person who's running.
That's a
Would we know at this point, like, all of the druid titles?
I don't think you know them all, no.
Okay. So, yeah, then I would like to ask, like, how many druid titles / daggers there are.
Oh, there are 9.
Nine?
There are 9 druids. And, of course, there's the compass, but they're not quite the same.
And I don't think the compass is around.
No, not at the moment.
Is the only title that is like missing is what heralds used to be? Or are there any other titles that are missing?
Herald, which I believe you hold the dagger for.
Uh-huh.
If that dagger were to be recovered, Aros would take on the title of Herald.
And then what about the other dagger?
What other dagger? The bone dagger?
Yeah.
That is an exception. I'm afraid I am limited in what I can speak on that subject. The dagger does not belong to a druid.
The dagger meant for killing druids?
I suppose it would be capable of such a feat.
But that isn't what it was meant for.
That is not its purpose, no.
So, like, what's it good for?
I'm afraid that is the limitation. As I said, I am still bound by their decisions. Things that are explicitly kept secret, I am unfortunately bound to. I can toe the line better than most, but I am somewhat limited.
Since you could tell the line, could you let us know how we might come to the knowledge of what it's supposed to be used for? Point us in a direction?
You could go and seek the oldest places in Orsha.
Like mountains?
Or volcanoes.
Do we have those?
There were people who came before you.
I was thinking of that one cave or whatever in what's it called? We potentially were gonna go there, but then we wound up not going.
This is
It was like a
scratching whatever.
It was like a forgotten cave in Beachcrest or something like that.
Oh,
We never went. We never wound up actually going to it.
It was that
I
sentence.
vaguely remember what you're talking about.
The
Does it have
reason
any-
the reason I asked you to come and meet me, though, I wanted to inform you of things. Believe it or not, I actually believe I may be voting for you. But you should be aware that there are a handful of druids who still cling to our old methods. My understanding is you're all educated enough to know what that means.
More or less.
For a long time, they were held in check by Teddy. Until the order came down. So now, there's a bit of a power struggle. Should you choose to do nothing, that power struggle will continue until a faction takes charge. And at the moment, my money is that's not in your favor. Should you choose to make peace with the druids, you may sway some in your favor and swing the vote. Though that would come with concessions on your part, concessions that I'm not certain you're willing to make. The other option is you could prepare for war.
Which,
In
quite
which
frankly,
case-
is bad for all parties involved.
Exactly. It would also force those druids on your side to, at the very least, cease assisting. And perhaps more.
How many are on our side?
You have a lot of neutral parties. Quake and Bramble have come to your defense on a few occasions.
And who wants us dead?
At the moment, well, Aros doesn't have his vote yet. And then Ember votes against you. Foster votes against you, primarily due to your holding of the dagger.
Have we met Ember? We haven't met Ember, right?
I don't
You have not
believe
met
so.
Ember.
And then there are a few others who I assume you cannot incline.
There are a few whose votes could go either way. Our brother in the ocean, Torrent, still blames you for the death of Harold.
I mean, we were at fault for that one.
At
One
fault.
could
You
argue-
all were at fault.
Yeah, me.
One
Mawyn
could
had
Harold
nothing
had
to do
earned
with
it.
that.
One could argue that Harold had it coming, but Torrent and Harold were close. At best, you killed his lost brother.
You think we could just settle all this struggle with a duel?
I wouldn't recommend it.
The last duel we did didn't go well.
I did hear about that. My apologies. Bramble was under orders to recover his dagger. He decided to do so in a less lethal way. It is my understanding he didn't want to fight you. But his alternative would have been sending Foster, which he tried to. Without his dagger, Bramble was incapable of voting. And without Bramble's vote, you would have been marked for death, so. In his defense, his decision may have saved your life.
If more druids that were against us were to die, how many would need to do so for the vote to at least be neutral?
I
By
think if we
doing that,
keep
I think
kill-
we turn more against us.
Exactly. That seems like a not great way to solve this. At that point, we should be killing all the druids, and
We don't want to do that.
I'll glance at the druid we're
mean-
talking to.
And they're currently talking to.
I mean, if I don't know about Gilder here and your views on their olden ways, but even if you don't assist us, doesn't mean we have to kill you.
It's not a great look.
point is
I
that
invited
is
you here
not-
under diplomacy. I don't plan on fighting you for it. But I would like you to keep in mind, despite our disagreements, you are talking about a brotherhood here. You start taking people out, you start making more enemies.
This
There
is
goes
true.
my plan of hitting Foster with a drop knee.
I would go so far as to say even killing one would turn the rest of them against us. So if we're going to go with that, we need to plan to kill everyone. No offense.
Oh no, not at all. I deal with dragons every day. You're no more violent than they are.
I need to make it very clear this is not a plan I want to go with. I'm just speaking realistically. That's how it would have to go.
I think we could take them if we went one at a time. I mean, if we're planning.
If that's true, then they wouldn't let us catch them one at a time.
Oh.
At least not after the first time.
Everyone's got to piss at some point.
I don't even know if that's true, if I'm being completely honest.
Gilder,
We
do you
have been
guys have to
walking a
piss?
very fine line. Yes, we are required to follow bodily functions.
We could take
We
them.
also have to eat and sleep.
Oh, really?
I have to do that too, by the way, Mawyn.
We are still mortal.
Yes, Milo.
Despite how certain ones of us act, we are not gods.
So just how Harold had his weakness with not being able to be in close spaces, do all of you have a weakness like that?
I don't think Gilder will tell us.
That's fair.
Well, it doesn't have
Just
to
a
say the
question.
weakness.
I
Yeah,
guess
I'm
I
not
shouldn't
asking
speak for
for the
you.
weakness.
That's my fault.
Well, I don't want to see my brothers dead either.
No,
That's
this is
why I'm
a sort
choosing to
of
talk with
last defense,
Myce.
like in case we need to fight, not because we want to.
Or if we need to run.
Respectfully, and I say this with no ill intent. If you go to war with my brothers, I will stand with them.
Milo respects this Gilder guy.
I do have to ask, why let us know all this? You getting out of this?
I was friends with Teddy. I was close with.
They fuck.
My gamer in Christ.
It's my understanding he gave you visions when he passed, right?
Mm-hmm.
You saw him growing up when he would travel with his band of fighters underneath the original Purifier.
Uh-huh.
I was a member of that group.
You're the Dragonborn we saw in the tower.
I am. I was very close with Teddy. And I supported him when he insisted that we stop our old ways. I supported his decision. And I would continue to support his decision. I was not a member of the vote that Teddy had to come out of retirement. However, that meant if he refused. And I am aware that he...
So if you were the dragon, What was the dream that I had where it looked like the whole party murdered you?
Dragonborn, not the dragon.
Oh.
The dragon was what he referred to as the first purifier.
Wait, sorry, you weren't a part of the vote?
I was not. I was not present.
Was
they
that
not
of your
ask
own
you?
volition, or
I don't attend all votes. I was not aware of what that vote would.
and these votes have set scheduled dates?
No, they are summoned. We are alerted.
So
Were
if
you
you can
alerted?
answer
Sorry?
him.
I didn't hear what you said.
Were you alerted?
I was.
And they didn't tell you
I
at
was
all.
alerted that there was going to be a meeting. I was alerted it was urgent. I had other business to attend to. I did not go.
But if certain druids can be delayed, not killed, delayed to the point where they don't make it to a vote on time, that could swing things in our favor. Correct?
If the druid were to choose to not go, and I do mean choose, we tell them. I was invited personally by Harold. I told him I wouldn't go. They held it without me. I imagine that if a druid were to suddenly not appear at a meeting they were scheduled to attend, it would bring concern.
Mm.
The vote may be held. And I argue that if you were trying to withhold druids from their meeting, they may take that as interfering with druid business. Some of us are less forgiving of such a thing.
Hmm.
With all that being said, I would prefer to find a peaceful solution. I invited you here to try to find that. However, at the moment, your party is holding the dagger of Herald. Like or dislike the new Herald, a Herald is required. Without a Herald, our group would be forced to take other methods. Foster, at the moment, is taking his time. Should the vote come down for him to accelerate the process, he may be given a partner. At the
How
moment,
is a herald decided?
Could
it
I be a
depends-
herald?
It depends on the prior Herald. Herald chose Aros.
That makes sense.
So
So that's why it's so poppin'.
Aros was
Would-
born for the role, quite literally. He was created as a progeny.
That's gotta suck.
Does everyone have a next in line, or
Most of us do. We have our successor decided. Not all of our successors know that ahead of time.
I was gonna ask if you kept it a secret from each other.
Sometimes. It's our choice. We decide. Harold wear his on his sleeve. Though, as I'm sure you're aware, Harold hid very little about himself.
but
So
your
we meet with the
compass didn't help
druids,
them?
we give them the lightning dagger, then what?
Peace?
If you gave them the lightning dagger, Foster would be called off, Harold would be crowned. I'm sure you wouldn't be on his favorites list. That would settle Quake. Bramble and Quake would have more to argue. Torrent might be...
Why would Bramble and Quake be arguing?
Quake is argued
think-
for your favor, but it is worth noting it is his task to uphold in the absence of Teddy.
So why
Wait.
would he be arguing with Bramble?
No. Quake and Harold Bramble have been arguing on your behalf.
Oh, I see. Gotcha.
Most of the druids agree that if a dagger is in the wind, it must be recovered. That's the problem. One of them was attained through ritual combat. The other, against the council's decision, was attempted to be recovered via a attack.
And you see why we don't really want to give the dagger to somebody like that, you know?
Until he has the dagger, he's not bound by our decision.
Yeah, but he's still an asshole.
Wait, but there was no repercussion for going against the decision, even if he didn't have the dagger?
Our decision was to wait. He's not a member of our council. He doesn't have a vote. He's not bound by the decision. He doesn't have to wait. To him, it was reclaiming his birthright.
Sounds to me like he was too impatient to wait his turn.
Maybe.
Yeah, you guys live forever.
He doesn't. Not while he doesn't have his dagger.
He lives longer than a Quasaj.
Not to say.
I actually don't know about that.
He gave it all of about a month, maybe.
I give it a week.
I have a question for you. How does that ritual combat work exactly?
Bramble challenged Midas for the dagger. Midas accepted. Bramble was prepared to give up his position should that dagger be won from him in ritual combat, as is custom. I suppose one of you could challenge Aros for it. I wouldn't advise of it. Aros may not be a druid, but he's dangerous. He is an elemental, after all.
How well do the druids operate out in these wildlands?
In our element,
And the
we
people?
have a connection with the wilds. We can travel better than. I believe you share a similar effect, Milo, if I'm not mistaken. You have the ability to travel to see where the lands will take you, right?
It speaks to me.
We hear much more clearly.
Hey, I'm so sorry. What was that?
We hear much more clearly.
It's a wonder we haven't been caught up in an ambush yet, then.
Only because Harold is concerned that if he did it a second time, we would come down on him.
I assume you guys would.
Bramble's vote swung things more in your favor for now. Harold has been told to stand down while Foster recovers it.
What if we just make out a deal where we keep the knife for another couple years?
I don't know what
assume
leverage
you don't
would
have
possibly
another.
have.
What leverage we have?
I truly don't know what leverage you would have over Harold to be bargaining with his birthright.
I don't think it would be easy for him to take it from us, and I don't think we want war with you all, and it sounds like most of you don't want war with us.
Unfortunately, he's a little cocky right now because he managed to get the drop on us once.
And then we, kind of summoned a god on him.
Wait, you did
He
what?
also did have one limitation last time. He was told he was not allowed to kill any of you under any circumstances. you go to war, it removes that limitation.
Thank
It
you
is
for
worth
everything.
noting that. Yes.
This
For
might
fighting
be a
with-
little BM. I have to ask, would Midas have told the party everything about his dreams?
Yeah.
Then, in that case, there is one thing I want to ask. Gilder, are you influencing Midas's dreams?
Influencing his dreams? I'm afraid I have no idea what you're talking about.
I wouldn't be able to go through all of them, but it's weird circumstance I'm seeing. There was Midas. There was one where you were flying through the sky, correct?
Yep.
Like
A
a
couple.
dragon?
There were a couple. There was the one right before the battle with Harold, and then there was the one that was way far back in time, and I was looking at all of the different elementals and forms.
These sound more like visions or premonitions than dreams.
Yeah, we tend to get a lot of those.
For better or
Some
for
are in the
worse.
past, and some are in the future, or not in the future, but happening at the same time as the present, is what it seems.
That sounds more like divine intervention to me.
And all of them had to do with the Druid so far, no? In one way or another?
Yep.
Do you
Yep.
think... I don't suppose it's because of Teddy, is it? Well, no, because you're the only one getting them.
Who would you say would be considered Harold's father? Or do y'all have somebody that is considered all of your father? Would it be the dragon?
Prior Herald, I suppose. The dragon would be the source of all of us, the purifier.
The
He
purifier?
started the
But
circle.
would you ever consider him a father? Or as you his children?
I think of all of us, he would be mine. But I wouldn't refer to him in such a way.
But would he refer to y'all as his children, is what I'm asking.
Perhaps he might see us that way, if he were alive.
Okay. Understood.
Sorry, it sounded like you just said it gay.
Hey.
So have about a 4 to 5 vote against us, maybe 3 to 6 even.
Well, honestly, out of our three options, I mean, there's really only one that is favorable for us.
Actually, it seems like every option is leading to us. Well, war.
Well, I mean, giving them the dagger doesn't lead to war, it just leads to us. I mean, doing something that we don't really want to do.
There'd still
At
be
the
6
moment,
of
you're
them.
about 2 to 3 with 2 holdouts, and 1 unable to vote.
Even if we give them back the dagger, there's no telling whether they'll still see us as a threat and try to kill us while we
I'm
have no
assuming-
leverage against them.
I'm assuming they will see us as a threat.
They
Yeah.
might see us as a threat, but we already have 2 of them voting for us.
And us, like, going to war with any of them just turns all of them against us.
At the moment, you're dealing with Ember, Foster, Harold, and Torrent. You give Harold his dagger. Perhaps if you made some deal with him, he wouldn't have an issue with you. Foster is only concerned about the dagger. He doesn't care about you.
The
no
retrieval of it.
While Torrent's situation is emotional, I imagine he would settle once Harold was reinstated. And you would have both me and Chroma no longer concerned.
Well, what's concerning you?
Well, at this point, it seems like either we're going to negotiate or going to war. I don't know about you, but I prefer to have my weapon drawn before I get attacked.
So you said that concessions would have to be made if we give the dagger over. What does that mean exactly?
Well, the dagger is the concession. You'd be
Okay, that is the concession. There
you'd
we
be
wouldn't have to.
crowning a herald.
Okay.
And this herald would be stronger than the last one.
Yeah, not exactly something I'm thrilled to hear.
But after, even if all that did happen, and let's say the council didn't go after us, with what it seems, they would start going after other people, though. More innocent people.
That's what I'm
At the
concerned
moment, we're
about.
still following Teddy's last orders regarding our policies. They're
When
still
all of
versions
you-
of the compass.
Which means
believe-
we're waiting on the compass.
We're waiting to see what the compass does, what they're like, what they think. It's
We are.
entirely possible
That's-
they want to raise the entire place to the ground, and then what?
That's part of the reason
Possible.
why I'm so hesitant.
But do keep in mind that the compass is somewhat decided by the prior compass.
Is it?
It's not exactly a decision per se, but they are a reincarnation. Part of Teddy would still be. If that's some solace.
Do you know where the compass is?
I do not. It's the task of the Herald to find them, and
Oh, jeez.
well, that's part of the problem, part of the rush. As long as you hold the dagger, our main way of finding the compass is, well, he may as well have all his limbs cut off and his eyes gouged out.
Therein lies the problem. I don't know about you, but I'm not comfortable giving away the dagger until we know what the new compass is like.
And unfortunately, we have no way of knowing what the compass is like until we locate it.
Well, wait, if the power of finding the compass falls upon the Herald, is there a way to use the dagger and circumvent Eros entirely? Of course, we wouldn't be as skilled at using it, but the power innately is within it, no?
It's not that. You're all familiar with how Herald would locate you, right?
The storms, I assume.
Exactly. Mile-wide storms traveling as fast as Herald could move, traveling at the speed of lightning, that are fully aware of everything under them. Can you think of a better way of finding a compass?
I can't think of a better way of finding anything. Hell, I'm sure you could beat divination.
Not a power a
Exactly.
mortal should have.
Thus in lies the power of Herald. Being anywhere he needs to be, whenever he needs to be there, to carry the messages and locate the people he needs. It was always his specialty. Last time we did have a little bit of a issue in that our previous herald was a gnome. Got bored quickly. Needed to find himself new entertainment.
Yeah, we figured that one out.
His addiction quite literally caused his death. It doesn't seem we'll find the solution today, but it was in all of our best interests for me to meet you diplomatically.
Yeah. I do appreciate the information you've given us.
You're from the Citadel, right, Matteo?
I am.
You did a lot of diplomacy there, right?
I did.
If you knew in the Citadel, if you and your compatriots knew that a rival faction had the ability to kill your friends, your brothers, your compatriots, if they decided to, they'd be capable of it. First group in decades that might have a shot at killing one. Would you really want to wait and see what they choose to do? Keep that in mind as you wonder how long my brothers will wait for the same.
Our capability of killing you is not dictated by whatever we happen to have on our person. And in my line of work, any old schmuck on the street can kill you.
Yeah, it doesn't mean you can just hunt people down when you're scared of them.
You see, that's the difference. Druids feel like they can for the... We're teetering on a war. You would be the enemy. Now, I
Maybe
can't
it's
tell you
my-
to make the decision. You make whatever decision you feel like you need to.
I'm starting to think it's been a long time since you've realized just how mortal you all are.
Perhaps. But it's also been a long time since any of us went to war.
You're not gods. And I'm starting to think you are forgetting that.
Gilder, I'm sure that a lot of it is bound to code. But
An ancient code. An antiquated code. A code
what
that...
more would you be able to tell us about your past?
Cool.
Something we can get behind. The reason why Teddy decided against the first purifier.
The first purifier was a primordial. It was an extremist. It believed that any civilization was evil civilization. Teddy believed in more nuance. Teddy believed that civilization could do good when kept in check. At one point, he decided he was sick and tired of us having to keep it in check. He wanted to give it the opportunity to stabilize on its own, rather than us trying to avoid a hypothetical issue. Since then, places like the Citadel and the Fallen City have come up. Some in our group argue that those are an example of the worst of it, or the Empire as a whole. Now, we don't plan
I'm just gonna nod my head along with that one.
We are not going to war at the moment, but as I'm sure you're aware, in the last 100 years, pantheons have awoken, things are stirring. Our group has to consider next steps. In order to do that, we need our compass. Our compass isn't here. Without the compass, it falls to votes, which means it is held in the hands of the majority. Now, both Chroma and I prefer to stay out of the votes. We prefer to follow the compass, as was our direct. That's what Teddy recommended. It's what we plan to stay by. Foster follows the circle, whatever that may be. He also protects the circle in its best interest to make sure it is maintained and its mission continues. You holding a dagger is a threat, he's decided. Bramble and Quake are new age, if you will. They followed Teddy. They were very close with him. Ember, on the other hand, believes that we are soft compared to where we should. Torrent and Harold mostly kept to themselves until recently. Harold put his nose into mortal politics and got killed for it. Torrent feels like he lost a brother. Without a compass here, all the druids make their own decisions, unless it's decided by council.
Well, in that case, is there any more you could tell us about the daggers themselves? Like, I understand that the whole birthright, this is where they get their power, but who made the daggers? Why does it give you these powers?
They come from the dragon, don't they?
Purifier. They were shards of his power.
Purifier.
I wasn't sure if we were told that in this game or not. I was trying not to be.
In one of my dreams.
Nah, okay.
They
I was
are-
unsure if that was something that I was reading out of my head or not.
Think of them as crystallizations. They're shards of power that allow us to focus in. We consume them in order to pull from the original powers. Like a doorway.
Like a focus.
Except it then becomes a part of us. Bramble could not give you his dagger even if he chose to, for example.
Not after the ceremony.
When you killed Harold, you extracted his dagger.
Mm-hmm.
Teddy never allowed Bramble to have it.
We still have two of them, correct? Out of
The
character.
bone
we still have
dagger,
two of
you have
them?
the bone dagger and the storm dagger.
Which we already said the bone dagger is not related. I mean, it's related, but it's not one of like the druidic powers. So we really only have one of the druidic powers.
Remind me who told us about the bone dagger?
Well, we got it at the tower that disappears.
Yes.
As far as anything about it, this guy has
I
been the
don't-
only person to tell us about it.
Have we asked the other druids about it?
I cannot remember.
You know that the dagger holds a special place and that they're not supposed to disturb it. They're supposed to leave it alone.
Yeah, and they're not. I guess they're not supposed to talk about it either.
They're not supposed to mess with the holder of the dagger.
Yeah,
Which
that's
is why
what it
you
was.
guys were under protection for a while.
Mhm.
Yes. Okay. Well, he's helping us thus far. I do still want to ask what significance that holds to him, I guess. In that case.
Well, he already said that he wasn't. He was bound not to say anything else about the bone dagger. I think.
Yes, he did specifically say he was unable.
Oh,
to
I
say.
missed that part, I guess.
It was early on.
Hey, that was my bad. It's slipping my memory. Damn. Okay.
Make your decision. Peace or war, negotiation, whatever you want to decide. Just... I wanted to make sure you made it informed. You honestly do seem like decent folks.
Quick question, just to just to ask, to open possibilities. Am I guilty by association?
You weren't in the battle with Harold, is my understanding.
Wasn't.
Then I don't believe that most of our group would have any issue with you. But if you were to support them in a war effort, then you would be a member of the war, combatant.
Hmm.
To be honest, most of our circle only really cares about the dagger. Harold may have some wounded pride, and Torrent may want a little payback, but for the most part, Circle doesn't care.
So once he has the dagger, becomes Herald, then he will be bound. His actions will be bound by the council.
Yes, and then his next task would go and find the compass. You could negotiate for a stand-down order in exchange for it. I'm sure most of the council would agree there. Might diffuse the situation.
How much longer can Foster be evaded before things get really bad?
There hasn't been a vote on it, but I wouldn't wait long.
Time frame. A week?
Maybe
2
weeks.
weeks. God.
If Foster feels that you are evading him too heavily, he may transition more direct tactics. If that was insufficient, he may call on Harold. Wouldn't outrun Harold, even without it.
And at that point, would it be lethal?
If you resisted, he would be capable. We, of course, would prefer he didn't. Things happen in the heat of combat. Now, I do have a meeting between a few different dragons, so unless you plan on standing between 3 fire-breathing beasts, I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to leave.
Well, it definitely doesn't sound like a good idea.
You got a quicker way down the mountain?
Can you ride dragons?
I've always wanted to.
I've
I
never
mean,
tried.
Can't
Your
be.
suit of armor may have an issue there.
I'm sure they're strong enough, and riding a dragon can't be too different from a wagon, right? Or a boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the best you're going to get is the trail.
Thank
It's
you
not
anyway
far,
for speaking.
maybe a day or two's travel to... Sorry, what'd you say?
I appreciate everything you told us. Thank you for speaking with us.
Of course. Should only be a day or two's travel to Crowview. You should be able to see it when you exit the cave. Truly, best of luck.
Best of luck to you as well.
You all exit the cave. It is
Not
at
this
that note
second.
that we are going to need to end.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
I like to think like the second we got outside, Milo like points back with his thumb and it's like, you think we could have kicked his ass?
No,
I do not think so, buddy.
we were in his house.
It's not
Well,
about
yeah,
the
that's
house.
why we didn't do it, right?
Yeah, that's why we didn't do it.
Title card. Fucking roll credits.
All right. Well, next week we pick up at Crowview.
Let's go.
At Kroger's, not sponsored.
It's not fucking Kroger.
Get out.
Bye.